Welcome back to episode 3 of the Real Sociedad rebuild on the channel. Don't forget, if you're new around here, hit that like button and let's get straight into the summer transfer window. So, end of the transfer window, and as you can see, sat in third place so far. We started off really well in the season. Umar Sadiq's playing fantastic at striker, and Rudy Bargi has came back from his loan from Copenhagen. So hopefully he'll have a fantastic season this year. So going into the squad, as you can see, we've probably done a lot of transfer business. As you can see, we've got Lucas here who's joining us in January, so he'll be in January, centre defensive midfielder. For some reason it just didn't do it at the end of the transfer window, so he's a player to look forward to in January when he joins. Transfer history wise, we'll have a quick look into this. So obviously we've got a new centre back now. We've got Parola. He's came in from Olympiacos. 18.25 million, fantastic addition to the centre back position. As you can see, solid stats overall for this player. Then we've got the likes of Gabriel Vega, who we've brought in on a free transfer. We tried to get him last season. His wages were just too much, and he's came in this year on a free transfer, and it's fantastic to hopefully see him get back into the swing of things in Spanish football. On the outs, so Sergio Gomez, he's away for 14 million. Calvin Phillips we also sold as well. Right back, we also sold as well after he didn't get enough game time last season. And then going into the next part of the transfer window, you can see we've signed some other players as well. So we've brought in Lazar as well, nice little free transfer here from Udinese. Came in, playing fantastic so far. 4 games, 3 assists, 1 goal, average rating of 7.8. It's really good to see that. Callum Doyle, a little backup centre back as well, brought in from a free transfer from Manchester City. Fran Garcia, a fantastic addition at left back, £34.5 million there. So obviously a lot of cash has been splashed on this player, but hopefully it'll pay off for us this season. Good season with Real Valladolid last season. As you can see, 6 assists from him at left back was fantastic. He's going to be in a new role here at us because we've changed the tactic, which you'll see in a minute. We've also went and got Martinez as well, which was another one I cashed in on, £27 million. Nice little right back addition as well. 5 games so far, 1 assist, and that's 7 average rating. Looks really, really good on paper, and hopefully he will help us at that right back spot after we sold our previous right back to Saudi Arabia. The big transfer deal that I did do was Mikel's left the club. He's away to Saudi Arabia. The main reason I did this, he's a fantastic player. Don't get me wrong, 30 years old, sort of played a factor in that. I know he had still maybe a season or two before the stats started dropping, but obviously didn't really have a fantastic season last year compared to the season before that. And if I'm totally honest, his wages were far too high for the cap that we had here in Spain. So getting £43.5 million for him was absolutely fantastic to do this season. So starting from the get-go, as you can see, coming into sort of the season itself, 4-0 against Alvarez, 2-2 draw against Barcelona, 7-0 against Valente. It got beat off Real Madrid 3-2 away from home, which wasn't too bad. We did really give them a good game, which was really nice to see. If I'm totally honest, obviously the league leaders, one of the league leaders that we're trying to chase right now, Villarreal 3-0 beating them at home, fantastic to see as well. Rudy Bargi is doing absolutely fantastic as well ever since he's came in to fill in for Mikel's spot. And then we played against Sporting Lisbon, where we beat them 4-1 away from home in the Champions League phase. So as you can see, Champions League phase, we've got Leipzig, we've got PSV, Paris Saint-Germain, Ajax, Slava Prague, Benfica, and Inter Milan. So a lot of big teams in them fixtures in the Champions League. Hopefully we can get through and get into the knockout round of that Champions League fixtures. So, as I said, tactics changed, and as you can see, we've really changed this up. So we've went with sort of 2 sort of centre backs, 2 ball playing centre backs, a defensive midfielder, 2 wing backs on support, a box to box midfielder on that support role, 2 inside forwards, attacking midfielder on attack, and an advanced forward. We're going to be very attacking still as well. If I pick the best team overall, as you can see, Rudy Bargi goes in there as well. Sadiq goes in at striker, and then this is pretty much how the back line plays out as well, which is really good to see. So hopefully we'll see something change this season with the way we've played, because we didn't do too good last year, if I'm totally honest. We fell off a little bit on the pecking order, so we'll clear the entire team for now because I'm not going to fix anybody into slots. I'm quite happy with who goes into what so far. As much as I would love to see our new right back pretty much being there a lot, Martinez, I'm sure he'll get rotated a lot during the season as well. So, fantastic window. Really happy with it overall. And I feel as though we've got some good squad depth as well to see us out through this season. I'll bring us back at the end of the season where hopefully we'll have a fantastic finishing position. Welcome back to the end of the season. As you can see, we've had a fantastic year, but obviously when the likes of Kylian Mbappe is doing 41 goals a season, you're going to struggle to catch Real Madrid. Even though Barcelona had an undefeated season, as you can see, the draws let them down significantly for Real Madrid to get them 103 points at the top of the leaderboard. I'm really happy with how we finished though. New tactic, new year, third position, 88 points. Really good from us. Omar Sadiq, second on the leaderboard for goals as well. Let's have a little look at the squad overall as well. So, over the top of the squad, as you can see, average rating, Omar Sadiq, top of the leaderboard with how he's done this year. Overall stats, 27 goals and 35 appearances, fantastic from him. Rudy Bargi coming in this year, fantastic season for him, 8 goals, 16 assists. And we need to check that release clause, £80 million. We need to keep an eye on that. Kubu, fantastic year from him as well, 12 goals, 6 assists. Andre here, 11 assists, 8 goals from him. Fantastic year from him. And then the centre defensive midfielder, Lucas came in, had a fantastic second half of the season, 4 goals, 3 assists from that centre defensive midfielder position as well. Nelson Viper played a few games, 32 games, or a couple of games off the bench as well. 15 goals, 4 assists, fantastic from him. Martin, lovely little season from him as well, really good. Couple of interests coming in from Saudi Arabia as always for our best players. Centre back that we brought in, 32 games, 3 goals, really good average rating from him as well. Diamonde wants a new deal, obviously. Fantastic year from him as well. Since he's arrived, he's been fantastic. Fran Garcia, 8 assists from that left-hand side from him as well, which is fantastic to see. So great overall. Mendes, as you can see, good season from him. Coming towards the later years of his career as well, though, 31 years of age as well. So maybe better look to sell next season. Martinez came in, good season from him. Didn't play as much as I would have liked them of. And then we've got the likes of Lazar here, who's had an alright season coming off the bench and being sort of a rotation player as well, but really, really good when he's been called upon. One that didn't really feature a lot was Gabriel Vega. Just hasn't really hit the ground running at all when he's came in, so probably not a good move for him. Might be a loan for him next season. But yes, fantastic overall. I'm really happy with how we finished. We'll have a little look at the schedule and see how we did with competitions as well. So, competitions, we were knocked out in the quarter-final of the Copa del Rey. We didn't do too good, I don't think, by the looks of it, in the Champions League, but we'll have a look at them now. So schedule-wise, let's have a quick look. Champions League, we managed to make it through to, by the looks of the knockout stages. Did we? Yes, we did. Knockout stages, got beat in the first round by Lazio. So, getting beat in the first round by Lazio, not too good as well, but also getting beat off Rio Vallecano away from home in the Copa del Rey is really poor from us as well. We had a fantastic, solid season, as you can see. A couple of losses in there from the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Bilbao was another one. Overall, though, I'm really happy with how this season's been under a new tactic for our lads as well. So if I go back to, obviously, the league table itself, you can see only 4 games we lost this season, which was great. I mean, 2 losses to Real Madrid, 1 loss to Barcelona, and the Atletico Bilbao loss as well. A couple of draws in there. If we get them draws and turn them into wins next season, I'll be happy. And we could really probably look to push for the title next season. But yes, we're going to hopefully get some better players in next year. As you can see, the boards only gave us 25 million for the new season coming up. Projection, it's not looking too healthy, if I'm honest. But overall, really happy. Did we get any new youngsters that have came through the youth ranks? Not really, but there's a couple of exciting ones there, like Mikel, who's currently out on loan. We've got David here, who's looking really, really good as a player. There's a full back here that came through that is looking to be really good as well. Might even get a chance in the first team next season as well. But solid season from us and a solid on the back of how we've sort of done, because I feel as though we've done really well because we've changed tactic as well. But as you can see, always stayed around third and fourth this season. A lot have been at third through the full-on year of this term. But yes, fantastic year from us. Third season has been a really big blast, and hopefully we can go into season 4 really developing this team into being a solid title contender for next year. But obviously, if you're new around here, don't forget hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for the new episode, which will be out hopefully in the next few days, and we'll see you in the next one. And I'll leave a link in the description for the playlist as always. Thank you, and take care for now.